Hello, everyone. Let's get the other guy in. Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
Why you made it sound like everything was on fire?
Everything is always on fire. That's how things are. Welcome to.
You're not bringing a Wolfpack today.
Yeah, I know we were supposed to go on Sunday, but we just sort of didn't because we kind of went on Saturday instead. But yeah, welcome to the Pokemon Direct stream. Now, I know that people who are watching in the here and now will know that it actually happened about an hour ago, but I was at a meeting and couldn't watch it. So here we are, an hour and 15 minutes later. Neither of us have watched it yet. So if you're watching on YouTube, as far as you're concerned, it hasn't happened yet.
Hey, a lot of these people are probably like followers of me, myself, so they're used to late reactions. This is as early they're going to get.
Yeah, it's fine. Now, the reason I got a test card up is I just want to check the Discord sound. So can you tell me if you hear the beeps?
Oh, why are you cursing at me? Like, oh, that language.
Yeah, okay, all right. You can hear the beeps. That's great.
Language.
It's great. This is great. If you ever want to test a stream setup, just go on YouTube, go test card X. It runs for an hour. It will test everything that you need to test: color, resolution, sound, left, right, sound, everything. It'll do the whole lot. Right. Let's. This is about 12 minutes. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want to do this as if it was live, and then we react on the fly, or would you like me to pause it and talk about stuff? How do you want to play this?
I say we could do a mix of. I say it's a mix of both. If we just need to say like we need to pause something, we'll just say pause it, and then we'll go on our little tangents and all that stuff from there. Other than that, we can just make it fly by and all that stuff.
Okay, all right, cool. So what we'll do is we'll set this to 1080 60 and hope to God my internet can do this.
So what you do? You just do this quick reaction, then you're gonna fly back to work or something, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm on my break at the moment, so we're gonna do this. And yeah, I'm working from home today, so that's why I can actually host the stream. But yeah, I'm on break. If anyone from work is watching, I'm on break. We're gonna do this for 12 minutes. Maybe have a quick discussion about it, and then we're done in half an hour. So we're good. Right, are you ready?
I'm down. Let's see what's going on with this direct.
Let's do this. Okay.
Any high expectations for this time around? Honestly, I got low expectations.
Sorry, I just realized how loud it was. Oh.
Do I have to repeat myself?
Sorry. Yeah. You were talking about expectations. Well, you got unknown here. Does this mean let's go Johto?
I was getting ready to say, let's get it then.
Let's go Johto if there's lots of unknown, although that could be a coincidence.
Hello, everyone.
I need something to make me smile after the horrendous beatdown I faced in Pokemon Unite today. Oh my god. I'm going to warn you now, when we get to Pokemon Unite, we're going to have to pause it.
Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green.
Univer's up next for the remake train.
Adventures with Pokemon started with the simple fun of collecting.
I highly doubt that's going to happen. I mean, it would be great if they did that, but to see that is very unlikely.
Facets of daily life, and sleeping.
The Diamond and Pearl remakes weren't really
challenging ourselves to create new ways to
that great,
and we hope you'll continue your adventures with us.
I don't know, as much as I love Gen 5 and all that stuff,
we will be bringing
it was kind of seen as the black sheep of Pokemon, so I don't think they're gonna touch it.
Our newest titles, Mr. Utsunomiya.
Okay. We'll see what he says.
Hello, I'm Utsunomiya.
Interesting transitions they got there.
I hope everyone has enjoyed their adventures in the Pokemon
we're gonna need that for OBS.
Pokemon Violet
This seems like a
to
Japanese thing.
Pokemon
Yeah, they have
we've planned a series of Terra Raid battle events.
Oh,
You'll
okay.
be able to face off against a mighty
I fell off on Terra Raids a long time ago.
Look at that small print. It takes up half the screen. What's all that?
Today,
Oh, it's gone.
I'd also like to share the latest updates on a number of our other games.
Oh my god.
I still gotta play the DLC with Scarlet Violet. Have you did anything with Scarlet Violet yet, or no?
No, I still haven't played it other than what you saw me stream like a year ago. Or whatever it was.
Oh dear.
Is Pokemon Go still a thing?
Surprisingly, yeah. We was talking about it released in Wolfpack like a couple of days ago.
On its way.
Even called Crimson Interest.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're doing a collab with the Pokemon anime that's actually good.
I still never seen that one yet. Out of
Wearing Cap's hat
all
is
of that.
making its debut. It even knows.
I think for me, I fell off after Alola. Like I
Go.
dropped off literally at the XYZ arc.
Oh wow, you've got a lot of catching up to do then. You lasted longer than I did. I stopped in. I stopped when Forkis stopped.
Will be dropping in when you
So that would be what latter in a Gen 3.
Out on an adventure with your new friends.
No.
Oh
or
no.
nah?
So it's my internet.
What, is it lagging now?
A little bit, yeah.
Fine here for me.
We're okay. We're okay. Nope. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it.
Really, the best Pokemon game to come out. Pokemon Sleep. Let's get it.
I have never played this.
Me either.
I'll just let it buffer for a bit. I heard the first few notes of Suicune's battle soundtrack there, so I'm guessing that this is some kind of Gen 2 expansion.
I have a feeling because yeah, they're showing a lot of Gen 2.
This is
dramatic.
This is Raikou
He just comes to your house just to sleep with you.
How old is this guy?
I don't know.
Is he? He looks like late 20s.
This is the oldest 10-year-old I've ever seen.
That's kind of cute. Is it actually that big in real life?
I forgot his height, but they're kind of big.
All right.
I would say they're more like a what's it called, golden retriever sizes.
Yeah. I suppose they are dogs. Oh,
I expected this coming up. They're gonna show the game.
I never give up.
Oh, it's Lance. Where's Laika? Laika.
We're the greatest.
Yeah, there's Dave, but just saw him on the left.
You're the greatest and strongest partner I could ask for.
I'm gonna get back to Master EX because I always log in every once in a while to get some crazy pulls, but now I never like play it.
I downloaded it on an iPad so I could play it on stream once, and I just never did.
I was thinking on doing that too until I realized I had to get like an adapter for it. I'm like, F no.
Yeah. There's a lot of live service
3,000
games
gems,
now.
expected. Yeah, I have a feeling gonna start leaning more into that.
Oh, cafe. Come on! I'm on tenterhooks here. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. God, this isn't even live. We're watching it back. I mean, this is totally live, and we are watching it live. Have you played this game?
See if me and I kind of did. I was gonna say like I did it, but I remember that me and Shrimp tried it, and we was into it for like a little bit. But then I went to the 3DS to show her Battle Troze, and we was more into that.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Well,
she wanted to recommend some games to play, and I got her a Shuffle. I don't know if she actually played it or not, because she wanted to play more Pokemon games.
Is that the cube one?
What, Shuffle?
Oh no, is it? What was the cube one?
Cube one. No, you're talking about Pokemon Quest.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I recommended her that one too. Apparently, the China version got a lot more stuff going on in it, so I'm just like, why would I want to play this version?
Well, you can play the Chinese version. You have no idea what's going on.
True, I need subtitles.
Well, I think I don't think that's really an option. They don't speak in there. They only just speak in text boxes. And if they only, I mean, you can brush up on your Mandarin if you want. I mean,
look, Japan doing this thing where they want to have their own AI generated subtitles and all that stuff. I can't China do it too.
Well, I mean, YouTube can do it, but I was just literally going to do it then. But all right, that's buffered a bit.
We're not watching this in Chinese.
Okay, fine. We'll watch it in English. I know what I'm saying. I need caffeine.
It has been a morning, or at least in my end.
Oh, hello. This is your thing.
Pause.
What?
Fuck this game to the entire oblivion for what they did today. I'm gonna warn you guys who's watching my streams. Get ready for the biggest rant of patch notes that you ever gonna see in your goddamn life. The thing with a certain Pokemon release that we just basically seen that we're gonna see from my main Crustle is finally getting like nerfed, even though he don't deserve the nerf. They even nerfed Dragonite for god things. Freaking Zacian is now buffed to oblivion again. Freaking I got so much to freaking say. Oh, Timmy, you make me so freaking mad. Kip, if there's a time that you will see me in a rare moment where I'm competitively frustrated, it is now with this freaking game.
That sounds like me and Griffball. But yeah.
Okay, you can continue.
All right. It says not all footage representative of actual gameplay. It says at the bottom.
Oh no, it's gonna be actual. It depends on the footage. Yep, that's canon. That's one of his moves.
All right.
Okay, he don't blow stuff up, but he definitely blasts in your face.
Oh, it's it's that little, yeah, that thing.
Also, hers incredibly busted. He's actually cool as fuck. I like him.
Okay.
Let me see. So, right now, you can see in Pokemon Unite, they're doing like the special event where you can get it for free.
Oh,
so I'm gonna try to do
Venusaur.
that. Yeah, I try to get that skin too.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's supposed to be from the second battle pass ever in Unite, and I missed out on that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get it again.
Was
Oh wow!
that
I thought they was gonna go harder on Pokemon Unite.
This is like. Oh.
Moving on.
Oh, moving
Please
on,
have a
okay.
look at this video.
Pokemon
Okay,
milk.
Get some milk. So basically, the milk tank edition.
It's like DoorDash, except it. Oh, it's. Yes, the card game is still going.
I forgot that was a thing.
There's a. I guess there's an app version of it now.
Yeah, because it's always been on PC, right?
It has?
Yeah, there's a PC version of trading card Unite. Trading
okay.
card Unite. Yeah, trading card game.
They're deliberately
It
showing
used to
the
be highly
classic cards
popular for a
here.
while, so.
I guess
Oh,
they've-
I wouldn't be surprised.
oh, so you can. Right. Okay. He's very
Is it car
happy.
collecting simulator?
Was he
Did I battle
crying?
with him? Yes, I got the Moltres. It's not
Oh.
no Charizard or Misprint Pikachu or Raichu.
Oh, it's trading cards where you actually trade cards. But not actually do anything with them. Oh, no, they do battles.
Okay, cool.
Well, this is good, so you don't actually have to invest in buying the cards.
Yeah, you can just buy them on your phone.
Oh, great, so you can buy them and not actually have them.
Exactly. So,
immersive
welcome to the
card.
digital future, Kip.
Okay, so they open up the... Oh, that's kind of cool.
The story mode with this?
Okay. Story mode. I say that, but there was a whole TCG game, so, like...
If there was a part 3 to that, that would be great. And yes, there is a part 2.
I didn't know there was a part 2, frankly.
It's Japan only.
TCG Pocket, this one, but okay. Okay.
No cap. I will actually download that.
I mean, it's free. Why not?
What you just saw was
Oh.
the world's first
I
look
thought they forgot to
Pokemon
dub him.
trading card game. This game lets you
I love when they
easily
do that,
collect
honestly.
Pokemon cards, which players all over the world have enjoyed since they debuted in 1996.
I don't know. Have you enjoyed
In
anything with
digital
trading card
form.
game related?
No, I mean, I get the
Pokemon
occasional...
Company is developing
people,
this game as a three-part
like, find the
collaboration with
cards
Creatures
occasionally
Inc.,
and then
the
say, hey,
creators
you
of the
like
Pokemon
these, and they
trading
just
card
give
game,
them to me.
And DNA are partners in the development
So
of Pokemon
just-
Masters EX.
Okay.
To mark the launch of this title,
them a lot and all that
message
stuff.
from Mr. Yuji Kitano, President and CEO of Creatures.
Oh, Creatures Inc. We're
Mr. Kitano,
finally
take it
wheeling
away.
them in.
Hello,
Alright, what you
everyone.
got for me?
I'm Yuji Kitano from Creatures Inc. I'd like to start by thanking everyone for enjoying the Pokemon trading card game. With Pokemon trading card game,
I mean, I would enjoy it, but I never played it. I mean,
yeah,
a new way to enjoy the Pokemon trading
I remember-
card
I remember
game.
playing
So we
it-
are hard
I
at
remember
work
playing it at
developing
school.
Digital cards.
it's funny because I always try to get Shrimp
When we
into
develop
trading
physical
card games. The
cards,
problem is,
we strive
every time we
to
get the
compete
packs,
by
we never have any
keeping up
energies.
with our paper
And you only have
quality,
like 1 or 2 energies. We never have enough.
Oh, yeah, no, you need
so I'm
to
like,
get-
okay, I can't.
You need to get, like, a base pack.
Since this game uses mobile
and then
devices rather
get the
than
booster
paper,
packs later.
we're challenging ourselves to express that care in new ways that are only possible digitally.
Is
Such
this
as using the
interesting?
characteristics of the screen to show off brilliant colors and stylish effects. One way we're accomplishing this
Yeah,
is
just
with
fancy
immersive
cards and all that
cards,
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's
which
it's
give
a
players
it's a
the experience of
natural
leaping into the world of the
it's a
card
natural
illustration.
progression of the trading card
What's
game, I
more,
suppose.
we've
I mean,
developed
there's
new
been
streamlined game rules based
there's
on
been
our
a lot
existing
of
battle
I mean,
system,
Magic
so
the
you can
Gathering's had a
enjoy quick
huge,
battle
massive,
during the
a
free
huge amount of
moments in your
success
day.
for digital version and mobile version. So I guess this is this is a pretty sweet deal
Our
for
three
Pokemon.
companies are all working hard to deliver.
Not only that,
fun experience
all
for
these
those
kids
of
don't have
you
to
who
worry
already
about asking
enjoy
their
the
mom for the
Pokemon
credit cards
trading
just to
card
go to
game,
Rite Aid just
as
to
well
get it
as
back.
those
Yeah.
who've never played before. We hope you look
Plus, it's
forward
free.
to the
It's like
results of
they've-
our latest efforts in the
They've
world
now
of the
basically
Pokemon
made
trading
TCG a
card
free-to-play
Pokemon
game,
trading card
which,
game Pocket.
which it's never been
Thank
before.
you so much.
Really? You had to pay for it?
No, I mean,
Thank you, Mr.
well, you have to
Funnel.
buy the packs, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
But this you can play.
That's
It,
what I meant, digitally.
yeah, but this you can now play the game for nothing.
Please look forward to more details in the future.
Not that the packs
I'm
were.
kind of
Just one
interested
more
in it.
thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
We'd
hang on,
like
they
to
said
end
one more
today's
thing.
presentation with one final
TCC
video
Dream?
for you all.
TCG. That's a long shot. I'm still on for Let's Go Johto or Univers. I mean, they do seem to be heavy on the Gen 2 stuff.
It seems like it's leading that way.
Does that say so? YUE? Question mark.
Yoi. Yeah, I think so.
Is this a case of us not being able to spell?
I mean,
Hey,
I
Mallows.
used to love as a kid decrypting unknown language. So
Yeah. Oh, actual Game Freak. Okay, this could be Let's Go.
if not, let it be Gen 10.
So it's not actual Game Freak. Oh, don't do Gen 10 now. Come on.
I mean, we're already bored of Gen 9, so
Stop developing games. Oh, hang on. Vision of. Oh no, it's Kalos. I can hear the French thing in the background. Have they skipped
you're
Univers?
right.
Have they skipped Univers altogether?
I told you, Black Sheep of Pokemon, they don't want to touch that shit. We're going modern now.
Gen 5 was one of the best games they've ever produced. What are they talking about? Yes, it's Kalos. Oh,
Time.
people of France, rejoice. XY is back. Or maybe it's
Finally, we
maybe it's Z.
Pokemon
Maybe they're-
Z, baby, yeah.
maybe they're actually doing Z now.
We will get good version that they dropped the ball with on
Yeah.
Gen 6.
Oh, for God's sake! Come on, you stupid video. I'm gonna let it buffer just for a bit.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Kalos. I recognize Prism Tower.
I mean, yeah, I picked up the French thing. Oh, come on! Don't buffer now.
Hey, just rewind a few seconds.
Yeah. Hang on, it's good. Let's there's a Gyarados there. I mean, they were. Yeah, I went into the Pokemon Center in Paris. I probably told the story on stream before. I went to the Pokemon Center in. I've lost it. I went to the Pokemon Center in Paris, and they had a pop up there during X and Y, and that's the only tune that they would play on a loop, because you were in Paris. And I'm like, this is lovely, but like in the game, you don't spend more than 10 minutes here. This has been going for hours. Stop it. Play another music track. Those poor employees.
No, that's like keep it going. It's like it's like what is it? When you go into like a grocery store and they just keep, or a supermarket and they keep playing the same 3 songs or the same 3 stations.
So is this, I mean, would this be Let's Go Kalos or something along those lines, you reckon? Because this is an actual Game Freak game. They haven't given it to ILA.
I'll be shocked if they don't do anything with the Legends franchise. But then again, people are hoping for like a Legend Celebi or something like that.
Oh
so.
no, well this is obviously modern, so I don't think,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's good that you got an X and Y. I guess the X and Y remake. Or maybe it's a sequel. Lumoy
I mean, they
sequel.
can make it work as long as they make the towns interesting now.
It's an urban redevelopment plan.
More like reconstruction.
Yeah. Pokemon. Oh, it is. Oh, it is Legends. Oh, it is Z. Z minus.
Wait a
What?
minute. See, Mark.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Is that Z Alpha?
So hold on. I gotta think back. Okay, now I gotta reel it back in for a second. Since the Legend game, the last time we just went back in time for Sinnoh, and for some weird reason,
Megas
we
are back! Sorry,
oh,
carry on.
damn freaking time! Thank God. How are they going to approach this? Because now it looked like Kalos, but we're in a modern day Kalos. But I'm thinking in my mind, like, are they going to do the time traveling thing again? And if so, I think it would be interesting for them to tackle the Oh, I guess that explains the name, the AZ stuff.
Oh,
That's his name, right? The old guy.
yeah.
With-
Yeah. No, he is. Yeah, you're right. Or as.
Yeah, they explored the lore for that. That'll work.
I guess if they do the time travel thing, I mean, they said it was the urban redevelopment plan, so I guess it might be like early on. I mean, you could when you have the Legends franchise, it doesn't necessarily have to explore ancient history. It could be fairly recent history. So it could be it could
the
be
history
like
of how our trainer beat Gen 6.
well, we're talking about like maybe like the 20s or 30s, something like that. 1920s, 1930s, that sort of thing. Yeah.
It would make for an interesting sequel too. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Mallow's what's the 11th? Sorry, carry on.
Nah, I would say what's it called? It would be interesting if they made it into like a sequel because there was so much missed potential in storylines that Carlos obviously didn't picked up on. There was so many I was watching a video that went like kind of like over this on like how the designs for the regions kind of like got downplayed or diminished over time, and it was interesting. Like going around Kalos, I remember playing the game and playing online.
Yeah,
but I didn't remember Pacific lore stuff. Like, oh yeah, there was like this huge crop circle thing. I want to know the mystery behind that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, sorry, Carol.
Oh no. That's the big deal. Like stuff like the crop circles. I want to know the history behind like the stone hedges or whatever it is that in that one town. Even more lore between Yveltal and Xerneas, that type of stuff.
I mean, this could be good. This could be potentially good because X and Y are definitely games that I think had a lot of potential, but fell short for me in terms of detail. It's like they'd built a really impressive game engine because it was the first 3DS title. Mm-hmm. But they'd had to spend so long building this game that there wasn't really a lot in it. And the game was ridiculously short, mostly because they had decided to, I think one of its weaknesses was most of the routes they decided to structure like routes in real France, but it meant that every single road was a paved road.
I was gonna say, what do you mean routes in France? I didn't know France roads were a giant star.
Yeah, no, what I meant is that almost every route you could just walk through without encountering any wild Pokemon, which actually is a lot of the gameplay. Upper part of Sword and Shield is Scotland forever. Yeah, actually lower part because it's UK on its on the other way up. So it's actually Scotland's in the south.
I still say it's funny as hell that okay, it's great that we got a Letter of Legends game and all that stuff. Why Kalos? Why Kalos of all things? I mean, I'm not gonna rag on it because we just talked about the positive of it. What strange choice made them say like, yo, we gotta redo Kalos, which you already said that Unova could have had like a good possibility of being like redone, or even though the game was already perfect enough as is, it would have been nice to have like a nice coat of paint. But why do that? And then also we like, okay, we have
it was 2013.
We have Let's Go.
2013 these were released, so the games are 11 years old. So
and Gen 5 was even more than that.
Well, true, yeah. I was going to say, you say it's the black sheep of Pokemon, but Gen 5, I think this was the big disappointment going from Black and White 2 to X and Y, is that Black and White 2 had so much content. It had multiple hours of content. It had a huge post game. It had pretty much every conceivable way of battling you could battle, as well as it had it had the world tournament aspect as well. You could go and
I loved it.
Yeah, not only could you go and battle all of the previous I almost said hosts then, I've been watching TPP too much, all the previous protagonists. You could download battle tournaments from for online. There was a whole Battle Subway thing, and then there was a place that you could only go to on the Battle Subway. There was the big Unity Tower thing. There was the Battle Tree or the Battle Tower, and then you had the key system where you could make the game harder. And it was just like there was so much packed in, and there was so much raw story as well. And
they need to bring back the Sea Girl, the Sea Gear, and all that stuff too.
Yeah, I mean
Dream World was fun.
Yeah, you had Dream World as well. You had Fun Fest missions. You had the big sort of Unova Link thing in the middle. If you connected Black and White 1 to Black and White 2, you unlocked a whole bunch more story, which was then influenced by
a whole side storyline that you could make your own movie and all.
Yeah, you could. It was influenced by your previous game, and they referred to your old trainer in the new game. So you became.
Not that the most important. You had like easy mode and hard mode.
Yeah,
that was the most important thing.
Yeah. You had all that, and X and Y didn't. it was just more of your standard Pokemon game, and they just didn't have time to add. I didn't even mention PokeStar Studios as well. That was huge. There's so much
that's what I was
stuff
talking
in it.
about.
Yeah, you're right. And so it's like an X and Y just didn't have that. It had quite a short gameplay. They had obviously tried to do a lot of the deep lore stuff, but it was kind of lacking. I think that they'd set the bar so high with Black and White 2 that X and Y was just a disappointment. So I mean, with the Legends, with them bringing back the Legends, this means that they can do this. I mean, they say it's Legends, so it's going to be Legends gameplay rather than main series gameplay. So it's probably going to be more based on Legends Arceus rather than Scarlet and Violet, which was...
It is.
Yeah, because I'm guessing...
Which I hope they improve the gameplay a lot with this.
Yeah, because
They seen the blueprint, so now they could actually work on that.
Well, no, I haven't actually played Legends, but from my knowledge... I've got it, I just haven't played it. From my knowledge of it, Scarlet and Violet started off with a Legends gameplay and then sort of went a little bit back more towards traditional gameplay. So it was kind of a mix. Yep. So with the Legends branding, I'm guessing they're going to go back to more Legends gameplay because that was the more well-received game. I don't know. Because Scarlet,
you're 100% on that one. Yeah, 100% right on that.
But for Scarlet and Violet, again, apparently with the DLC has improved quite considerably. So there is that to take into account. I
don't know. I still say the time frame is so weird for how they presented like freaking Legends AZ. How are we gonna have like, oh, they're gonna promote all these? No, we already had like Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu, right? So they promoting all this stuff like, oh, here's the unknowns. Here's Pokemon Sleep with Raikou. There's a theme going on here. Something involving Johto. Okay, even before the reveal of like AZ, we had like the unknowns presenting it to us. Okay, cool. No, it wasn't Johto. Okay, so let's think of it like this. If they're working on a new Legends game, we have the Sinnoh title. Sinnoh take place in Gen 4.
Yeah.
And apparently we're going to Kalos, which take place in Gen 6. Why are we skipping like Gen 5?
yeah. Justice for Gen 5. The thing is that the Legends series is... Johto is the absolute perfect place for a Legends game. Because if anything, it has even more history than Sinnoh. And is very deep. When you play the, especially in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you see that Johto is very much a traditionalist region, and you've got all the ancient Japanese stuff going around, and whereas Kanto is more of a modern region. So and you get to see how all that started and everything, and so that would be so Johto is absolutely ripe for a Legends title. It is possible though that it would vibe too much with the Sinnoh games, so maybe they want to do something a bit more modern to see if the Legends type gameplay would work in a more modern era. I don't know.
I would like that. That's all I basically wanted for Legends.
I mean,
or Gen 10.
I mean, my reading of that trailer was that it was possibly set in the early, sort of equivalent of the early 20th century. So, like when they're still building Paris, basically, and they're building it to the more modern thing. You get to see the tower be constructed. And when was let's bring that. Oops.
Okay, now hear me out before you continue on. Mm-hmm. So I just spoke about how they wouldn't touch Gen 5. That because it, like, when it was released, sure, it was like one of the best story-driven games out there. One of the best of the Pokemon series in terms of content and everything like that. Next to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I already said, like, because it was received so poorly at the beginning, that it was considered a black sheep of Pokemon when it came out. No pun intended. But I don't know. Do you think it's kind of like a Persona 3 Reloaded thing or a Final Fantasy 7 remake thing where like Game Freak is not touching it because it's not the black sheep of Pokemon? I think they're afraid to touch it and afraid that they'll mess it up and get like people angry because they already did it with Gen 4.
I don't think they operate like that. I mean, call me cynical, but it's
It is Nintendo. I'm thinking of it as a fair business. We're talking about Nintendo and Game Freak, like.
Yeah, it is a business, ultimately, which is so they have to look at it from a marketing perspective, and if they think that X and Y or X and Y remake would sell better, then it's going to sell better. If that makes sense.
Yep.
I guess. So if they think this is it depends. I mean, where does Pokemon sell well? What's its best demographic? Does it sell better in Japan than it does in the US, for example?
It's globally Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon, for Christ's sake. The name, just let anything with just a Pokemon name, people will eat it up.
I mean, do you think people have? I mean, you're from.
That's why I play Unite.
Well, I was going to say you're from the place that Unova was based on, or at least the general area.
Yes, I was born a Unova citizen.
No, what I meant is that it was based on New York and New Jersey. Mm-hmm. So, did you get a when you found out that it was going to be based on New York and New Jersey? Did that feel special to you? Did you want to get it even more?
Yeah, I said finally, but
yeah,
I wasn't like attached for I wasn't too attached for the region, but it was hyped. It was like, oh, they finally tackling this region. I want to see how this is going to be like.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to wait 2 more generations before it happened to me, but
and this you poor unfortunate soul.
At least I got my whole country though.
At least your region isn't shaped like a star.
Yeah, apart from the mysterious cloud over Northern Ireland, which people don't talk about. I just thought that's an elegant way to sidestep that particular problem. I still find that funny. Yeah, well, France is I guess it looks nice. I just looked up. The Eiffel Tower was built in 1889, so maybe it could be like turn of the century sort of thing.
I'm sorry. After my Rocco skit, I could never see the Eiffel Tower the same again.
Why? What did you do to it?
Because I actually did like this really clever skit of like saying like, oh, I'm gonna read the wiki of like the information about like the tour guide talking about the Eiffel Tower, and then I turned the Eiffel Tower into a whole Alexander Gustav Isaac. Basically, what was the quote? Legends say that he pulled so many bitches in all different genders that he made a statue to resemble his dick size. His dick is hard to steal. It was so hard, in fact, that they banned it for being the ninth wonder of the world for being that much of a national treasure, something like that.
Apologies to any children watching. Yeah.
What kids watch this stream?
I don't know. They could. Probably not. No, I wouldn't recommend it.
Look, for all the adults that are here, you guys got some ancient history for Legends ZA.
Oh, if you come to Paris, you got to go up the Eiffel Tower. It's pretty cool.
They can actually tell us about it if he's here. Like,
I've been there.
He actually went to France. Oh, really?
Yeah, I was saying before when I went to Paris, I went into the Pokemon Center. That's the same day. We went up Eiffel Tower just sometime in the evening. It was July. It was July, bordering August in the evening, and we had to fight our way to the front when we were right at the top because it was sunset and all these couples were trying to get married or whatever, or proposing and like sharing champagne, and me and my mate we just wanted to get to the front just to see, so we elbowed some people out the way sipping champagne, and we're like, we want to see the view. It was spectacular, absolutely spectacular. Thoroughly recommend it. Wish I had more time there. We were originally supposed to have 2 days there, but that was when I forgot my passport. Which is kind of important. It's kind of important. Dude, I've got to get you to come to Europe sometime. Just take 3 weeks, come to Europe, and we'll just hang out and show you places.
I was gonna say that, yeah, sure, I'll put myself in the box you gave me, but I forgot I gave that to Shrimp, and I don't know if Shrimp threw that away.
Oh, right, I thought she was in it. We'll send her. She'd actually fit in the box.
Yeah, both her and the dog.
Yeah, it could be together. It's like, great, you got rid of them now. You can have a knock through. You can have her room as well as your room. You have a big room. It works out.
And then I had to run because of the mom.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't cost her as much anymore. I don't know. I bet she thinks about it sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, don't worry about it. At least we can save up money now, so we all good.
Well, okay. Well, that was Pokemon Direct. I do have to get back to work now, but that was Pokemon Direct. No, Pokemon Presents. They've called it now.
Okay, so quickly, overall thoughts. I think this Direct was but the surprise for a new Legends game taking place in Kylo did took me off guard. I mean, most of the stuff I really expected was from Go, Unite. Fuck that game right now, but I'm gonna keep playing it because I'm a
You're gonna keep
masochistic bitch. Let me see, EX and Sleep. I already expected all that coming through, taking like half the presentation. But the Legends game is promising, and I hope they now that they're not working on a traditional title. Oh God, please no.
There's a TCG Mobile as well.
Yeah, so now they could put like full on focus on this game, enhance the gameplay, and they could make something that originally, since Legend Arceus was the blueprint, they could make AZ like something better, like they usually did with the mystery dungeon games and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll see how they go. I was actually kind of vaguely hoping for I didn't say anything because I didn't want to jinx it, but I was kind of vaguely hoping for a new mystery dungeon title as well. We obviously didn't get that, but it was I
had that, but I had like small little hope that like, yo, I don't want to like give myself hope or anything like that because I see like the Johto and stuff. I wanted to see Gen 1 and 2 on Nintendo Switch Online so I could put them over the stadium.
It's difficult whether they're going to do that or not. I think they might. They might release it as separate titles.
Should.
Well, they might just release it as a separate title. You know?
Okay, even if they add like the collection, the Pokemon collection that they will do in 900 years, I would be okay with that because that way, Nintendo Switch Online could like find a way like, oh, we read your save file from these games. You want to put them in? Yes, please, anything.
Okay, I guess so. I guess that brings us to the end of the stream. Obviously, a very short one, but we just wanted to do some direct reactions and stuff. So, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you to Tikita and Maliz for chatting in the chat. Thank you, obviously, to Pio for coming in and reacting to this stream a bit late with me.
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad for you that had me here.
Yep.
Take me to your meeting.
I mean, I could, but then I'd have to kill you.
Wait, what do you do? It's not a cult.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
I don't like the sound. Okay, never mind then. Bye.